Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I am bringing you the um, what is today? My weekly week ahead spread. I usually do. Of course, it's with my Light Seers Tarot that I always use on my weekly spread. Um, I always do the energy obstacle and advice for the week. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I pull it ahead of time, kind of contemplate it and look it over. And then I tell my thoughts on the cards, and then I go into the book once I'm on here and read what it says in the book. So let's get started. I'm going to take a drink because I'm super thirsty. It's been super hot. We had some clouds come across a little bit ago. It sprinkled for like 5 seconds and was sunny again, but it brought coolness with it, so I'm cool. Because it's been hotter than Hades lately, like 90s and 100s, and it's nice to be able to be outside and be able to breathe properly. So yeah, let's get into this. This is the backs of the cards. My energy of the week is the Ten of Swords. And it's funny because I was just saying in a couple of videos ago that I haven't pulled this since I had like an epiphany with it back in like September of last year. Started here on April. I would say maybe February of this year. Haven't pulled it since. And then ever since I've said that, I've been pulling it. This one to me is a very calming Ten of Swords compared to what Ten of Swords normally looks like. This one to me is like after the heartbreak, after the pain of what's happened to you, whatever the situation might be. This is like the dawning of the new day, the new beginning. You survived it, and you're carrying on beyond, uh, the thing that happened. And I actually had a major thing happen yesterday. I was heartbroken. And I just think this is a very fitting card for the energy of the week because I'm not going to go into detail, but the thing that happened, it felt like I was in the middle of the Ten of Swords. I was being stabbed in the back. I was being lied to. And the situation isn't as dire as I thought it was at the moment while I was in it. But this feels like that had to happen for the new day to take place, for the new dawning of this new blossoming thing to happen. And that makes sense to me. Totally makes sense to me. As soon as I pulled it, I'm like, of course, I'm going to pull the Ten of Swords. So yeah, that's the energy of the week. The obstacle of the week is the Emperor. And I always see the Emperor as somebody that's strong, that's capable, that's powerful. They have their own inner power. And that actually to me makes a lot of sense, it being the obstacle being the negative side of that, where you feel like you're at a loss, you have no power, you have no control over the situation, and that was very much me yesterday. And a little bit I felt like that off and on again today, so it's totally makes sense to me that would be the energy, the obstacle of the week. It's telling me you need to regain your inner power, take that power back, and don't let others weigh you down, because you have that inner strength, inner power. And then for the advice for the week, I've got the Hangman. And these cards just all go together to me, considering what happened yesterday. We take it's dawning of a new day. Take back your power. And then the way to do that is reflection. To me, the Hangman has always been about reflection and taking the time to see things from a different perspective. And I've actually done that today. Some things came to light today beyond the conversation I had yesterday. And once again, this totally makes sense for me. The Hangman is all about changing your perspective, going inward, and really delving deep into seeing others' point of view from a different angle. Maybe going inward and seeing yourself from a different angle. And I love that. It totally, every one of these totally worked for me this week. So I think that's going to be this week is just doing a lot of reflection and a lot of changing my point of view on how things went down, pretty much. So let's take a look at the book for the Ten of Swords. And I'm still thirsty, really bad thirsty today. Sorry, I just can't get enough to drink today. So, I'm going to read with the Light Seer's Tarot. It's there's a Light Seer side and a Shadow Seer side, and I'm going to read both for the energy because, as I said last week, the energy could go either way. So yeah. The Light Seer side, painful endings, crisis, being stabbed in the back, an opportunity to find deep healing, an opportunity to find hope, resiliency. Wow. Yeah. The Shadow Seer side, resisting the inevitable, not wanting to let go of negative emotions, rock bottom. A narrative rooted in lack and helplessness, devastating loss, recovery. And I felt, even the Light Seer and Shadow Seer side, I felt all of those things yesterday. So, it's very fitting. This Ten of Swords comes to us in times of blinding truth when delusion is lifted. Sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing or personal loss. This card can mark an abrupt end to our current path and a jarring resolution in the form of a broken relationship, a blocked dream, a fractured partnership, or a discontinued career path. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the most potent seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths and illuminate our innate ability to heal. Your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light than you ever experienced. Remain open to love and joy as you process this ending and look to the sunlight that awaits you. Watching the sun peak over the horizon is the highest task of a bruised heart. Wow. And then it says, I am healing every day. And yesterday, I can tell you, I was at a point where I asked myself, how many times can someone's heart be shattered and ripped open and just shredded in one lifetime, in one single lifetime, before they just break? And I thought yesterday was going to be coming close to my breaking point, because I've had my heart ripped open so many times and I'm just so exhausted from it. But I didn't let it break me. I'm still here. I'm still carrying on. It is a new day. It is a new dawn. And for the first time ever, after having this heartbreaking moment, I literally sat there for a while and then literally just kind of like cleansed my area, my surroundings around me, and looked to my faith, my spirituality, for answers, and really was like, help me. I need help. and it was a liberating moment for me, because usually I'm a wallower. I wallow and I wallow and I just go off some deep end of just self pity and horribleness. And for the first time, I didn't do that. So I think this is very fitting in that respect, because in the moment when I had the opportunity to do what I've always done, I didn't. Um, I made it a new day and a new perspective. The Hangman. I made it in that moment. I chose to change it. And yeah, wow. I know it's getting deep. I'm sorry. So for the obstacle, the Emperor. I just passed it. I'm going to read the Shadow Seer side, since this is a negative aspect of the card. Shadow Seer, unchecked power. Wow. Being over pragmatic and rigid. Corruption, selfishness, defensiveness, a desire for control, being stubborn. Wow. The Emperor's message is one of ambitions met and success found. Often seen as the card of the divine masculine, the Emperor brings forth a desire to build a better world one brick at a time. Use your mind as well as your heart and rise to power as you lead your own evolution. I just got full body chills. Wow. Wow. While becoming your own emperor means infinite possibility for your success, it also means addressing any issues you harbor around authority, control, and willpower. Willpower is a big one for me. You may need to work your magic within the confines of establishment, but remember that the organizing principles of societies are fluid over time. Remain flexible and keenly aware of your own energetic boundaries and motives. Find opportunities to be of service to others as you build your empire. Step into this very fiery energy of success and rise, sweet light seer. Wow. Embody confident, compassionate leadership and exercise sovereignty over your own reality. The world is yours. Wow. And it says, I lead the circumstances in my own world with confidence, harmony, and generosity. Wow. 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 That's all I can say. Wow. I'm almost scared to read this. The Hangman, and I'm going to read the Light Seer and Shadow Seer side because it's the advice for the week, so it could to me go either way. Light Seer, surrendering to the will of the cosmos. An international pause, or intentional pause. I can't read, sorry. Reflection, letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose. New wisdom found. Spiritual teachings, sacrifice, enlightenment. Shadow Seer side, stagnation, self-sabotage, holding on to something that isn't meant for you. Stubbornness, a tendency to be a martyr. I've done that a lot. Flow with it. Divine wisdom spills forth in moments of deep flow. And the Hanged Man is offering you the chance to look at something from a completely different perspective. When you let go of that thing that's got you stuck, you will make space for new insights and advantages to shift into place. Open your heart to the bigger plan, and you'll inadvertently tap into a whole new framework from which to see the world. Know that your path and your dream may look unfamiliar to you after you relinquish the need to direct the outcome. Surrender to the will of the cosmos and realign your life and with its sacred purpose, or sacred patterns. The universe already knows which life-altering lesson is the key to your happiness. And your higher self has so much wisdom for you when you intentionally pause to listen. amazing. And then it says, I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say. um, and this isn't, and I've started doing these videos just because I may not be the only person needing that advice. And I have a strong feeling with this one I'm not. So if you resonate with this, I would love to hear about it. Love to hear a comment from you. Um, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss next week's week ahead spread. And this was amazing. Yeah, it uplifted my spirits a lot. So thank you, and you guys have a great night. Bye.